Hey guys, this is Captain Cheston here. Now you're in my office. A little bit better than all the wind that you had on Sunday. Just wanted to approach you guys to talk to you guys a little bit about something I seen yesterday. And let's talk about our post-secondary schools and getting after the grad market and getting into those schools a little bit more than what we are in our high schools. So before we start, look what, I don't know if you guys seen this. A mug here. That's just cool. First Sergeant got me that the other day. He's got one that says the Bullshit Sheriff. That's pretty cool. Let's be honest. I think he deserves both boss and Bullshit Sheriff mug, so he can be a dual shooter. But I'm not going to deny this gift. It's pretty cool. So when I was at, let's just say, university. I was at this university. I was talking to the VA rep, and he told me something that kind of hit home a little bit. He said, "I haven't seen the Army recruiting force in over probably 3 or 4 months." Now I don't know how true that is, so I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, especially my guys. I'm a little bit biased towards y'all. I was like, okay, whatever. And we started talking about schedules, we started talking about advertising, and he said, let me show you around. So we took about 3 hours yesterday, and we toured the campus, and he's like, you could sit up here, you can sit up there, I advise you to come here at these times, I'll coordinate, let's go ahead and get these schedules knocked out. We got spring break next week, so come here in 2 weeks, you can set up your cornhole boards, you can set up, come here during lunchtime. It's like the defect for the kids, or the college students. And he gave me times, and he said I can do all the coordination for advertising and everything. It was just that easy. And we walked all over campus, and I have to admit, I didn't see any Army advertising, even at the VA department that I was at. I didn't see United States Army or Army Reserves. I've seen other branches, but I didn't see us. And I have to admit, it's a little disappointing, but I know you guys are prospecting there. So let's talk about prospecting smartly. A little bit more targeted focus. Here's some advice. You can take it or leave it. If I was you, I would definitely try to post in the dorm rooms, up in the elevators, a little pull tab, hey, this is, join the United States Army, Army Reserves, and you got the little tear-off slips. This is my contact information. And I put those in the elevators, the most fatal funnel points. Where does everybody go? Everybody has to touch this point. The doors, the elevators, the common areas. Now, the bookstores, how are we targeting those? One of my mentors, he said it the best. He said, I'd rather bridle a wild horse than kick a dead mule. And what that is, I'd rather say I'm sorry for posting all over the place than to say I'm sorry for not posting all over the place. You get what I'm saying? And he gave me a number to the government relations. I don't know why I'm looking at it. But he gave me a number to the government relations, and we called and we talked. Hey, there's no issues. There was a small price, but no more than anywhere else for posting. And I walked around to all some of the local bars, some of the local hot spots of that university around it, and they're more than willing to help the military in posting and putting things up. And what I'm asking you guys is to actively seek the grad market. Go out there, talk to your VA rep. How can I post in this? How can I be the first to contact, first to contract guy? Where's the most active points around that community? Or the college, or whatever you have to do. How are we actively going after the grad market? So I've got a couple more colleges that I'm visiting here this week. So before I kick this off, I ask you guys, whoever's in charge of the colleges, whether it's a center leader or a specific recruiter or a tag team, that how am I going to tailgate parties? How can I make this fun factor go up? How can I attract the crowd? How can I get into the fatal funnel, or not fatal funnel, but the most populated areas? How am I posting? I promise you that if you posted some kind of advertising, I know it's free for y'all, that it's at least going to stay there for a while. It's not going to be immediately taken down. And I'm asking you guys to proactively target, at a minimum, 2 times a week you're visiting these college campuses and are actively recruiting, getting after it. That's a minimum. So I was looking at the EPGs for the past several weeks, and we are not getting after our post-secondary schools. We're still comfortable in our high schools. Now that's not the same for everybody. There's some people that's actively targeting. So you either say amen or ouch. Okay? If you have to say ouch, that's okay. Just make adjustments and move out. Just fire, move out. But if you're on point, keep hammering it. So we're not exactly where we need to be, but we're very close. So good job to y'all. Good job. And I don't say that for a generic blanket, good job. But if you look at the system as a company as a whole, we're doing very well for ourselves. We're not where we need to be yet, but we're getting there. It's still early in the week, and I ask that you guys get after it. If you guys got any advice for me, things that I need to do, about people that I need to meet, if you're trying to make that connection, ask me or the CASA, Steve Lee. You guys met him. He's very proactive in the community. He believe it or not, he knows a lot of people in these high schools. Very influential. So if you need him, or if you're having struggles, if you're being told no, if you're getting stiff-armed, I promise you, there's a way around that. Come up on the net. You guys have my number. You guys have my email, and the first sergeants as well. I wish you best of luck. Happy hunting. Let's get after this. Strength and unity, right? All right. See you later.